Alright, welcome and well met, my dear wayfarers. We are finally here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome once again to this wonderful time and place to play our favorite game. Hi, it's your Clockwork Wizard, Sigurd Chronosecht, and this is, well, do we have to say more? This is Final Fantasy XIV. And on this particular stream right now, we are going to pick up where we left off. It's been a while. It's been a long while since we did this game. And basically recap where we left off. As you can see here, we've been invited to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which is an organization comprised of multiple individuals sharing a particular cause, and that is the salvation of Eorzea. And these wonderful folk are here with us. Now, before we do that, we go and check everybody, see how everyone's doing, while we summon our very cute carbuncle to the mix. So, how is everyone doing right now? And oh, hello and welcome. Hi, I can see you there, Elk. Welcome to the stream. We just got started, and it's been long since I have this in. Speaking of which, we have the graphical update going on, so I'm not sure if it's showing already over here, but I think it's already showing on other systems. I tested this on the PS5 with a different character, and it's already showing. But I'm not sure if this PC can handle it, so we'll see what happens. Also, for everyone watching, how is everybody doing? I think it's already morning for some of you. It's already afternoon. I think it's already lunchtime for some. For myself, it's already an hour close to midnight. Well, 30 minutes close to midnight because, well, I had to set up a few things behind the scenes, including the setup for this device here. I can see everybody's here. Oh, I can see you. Hello, Thea. Maya as well. Welcome. Doing great. That's good. All right. Now, we've been playing so much of the other games that it took us long to get back actually to Eorzea. Oh, May. Hello. Hi there. So, how we went with the previous one is that we've been playing a bunch of games before this. And I think it's about time we continue this story. So, a recap for those who missed it. We started off as adventurers entering Limsa Luminsa, becoming part of the being part of the community there. We managed to assist the thalassocracy with their troubles, and we ended up becoming an envoy to the state, and in that process it led us to actually end up here. All the chain reaction of events led us to here. So now let's talk to Minfilia, see what she has in store for us. We Scions have one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is that you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Sigurd. Oh. Yeah, it's nice to come back to this, Maya. I agree. And, oh boy. You're throwing us with a really difficult question here. So, what is your vote on the answer? What do you think would be our answer here? Because my take here is that I can usually either go with the first option Really picking the I will go portion. Okay. I can see that, Elk. I see that. I was also about to go for that, too. These others also kind of color your character as what he is. Or what they are. If you're using other races and genders for this. So I'll go with the first one, just like usual. Ah, you too, Maya. Okay, we'll go with that. I'll go Whither the Wild Rose Blooms. Oh, you might have noticed a reference here. That's a Final Fantasy II reference. The Wild Rose. So, there's a Furion moment there. Let's get to it. A Wild Rose by any other name. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Okay, one moment.
I take it you will help us.
Yes, we will. Let me fix this real quick.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
I am not looking
Tell
forward
me,
to replaying
does the name
FF2.
Charlian ring any bells?
Charlian.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Notice some familiar voices
Words
here.
of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Oh, cute.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Ah, she's small.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Already. Our
Urianger,
first assignment.
have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Okay, that's massive.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Oh boy.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Well, he's our man. Yeah. So May pointed out that I think the one that looks like a Barbie, that would be Minfilia. And yeah, I agree. She kind of does look the part. Yeah. Also, fun note there. Welcome. The diction. I don't know why they did it that way, but okay. We'll just work with that. Oh, hello, lacking superstitions. Welcome. I am here, almighty diviner of the Omnissiah, or have you joined the Metapod Rebellion too inside of the King Elk? Oh god. We're actually going with this here. And yes, FF14. Hail to the diviner. Minfilia. Very good voice acting. Yeah, she's waifu material. Just telling it now. I'm airing it out right now. She's waifu material right here. But there's also Y'shtola, who's also sassy and also nice. We met with her earlier. So let's see what she could say to us. Let's see. Through this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The world may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Sigurd, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Okay, we'll take note of that. And here's our boy Thancred. He's gonna help us. If you notice, I think the voice actor that they used for Thancred before they switched to the new one, they actually switched to new voice actors later. The ones that they used for A Realm Reborn would have some very familiar voice actors. Some of them you may have heard in some shows. One notable guy here is Thancred, believe it or not. The one who voiced him was best known for his role as, if you've watched Critical Role, you might have known him as Percy. Or in this case, if you watched The Legend of Vox Machina, you might know him as Percy. Anyway, let's check him out. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes with which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is likely that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack of their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see if he gives us his full cooperation. Oh, time to move. I guess we're going to Camp Drybone. I think that's somewhere to the east. I think that's Eastern Thanalan from the sound of that. It's a long way. That's gonna be a long way. Oh, and in case you're wondering who the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are, and it's not just this small number of folks that you saw in the office earlier, in the Solar. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as Ishtola was explaining, was formed through the union of two separate entities. I knew it. I was about to say this, but yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn is originally two organizations. The first one was comprised of Sharlayan natives such as myself and was called the Circle of Knowing. This is the one by Louis Hua then, if I'm guessing is right. The second, made up of individuals to share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered the 7th Umbral era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. So yeah, I was right. There were actually two organizations. I think the first organization, which is the Circle of Knowing, is comprised of Sharlayan scholars. I think they're Archons in this case. And the other one is Path of the 12. Hey! Visual K Horde, hello! VK. I'm gonna call you VK for now on, huh? Path of the 12, that's cool. Yeah, it is. And the Path of the 12 is actually comprised of folks who use the Echo, which is what our friend here, Sigurd, and Minfilia and the others, they all have that talent, that particular gift. In case you're noticing the flashbacks from the previous episodes, that's the one. That's the Echo we're talking about. Oh, we got our guy here. Or is this one of the brothers? I think it's one of them. Don't mind me, lad. I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where shall I tell him to put it? Yeah, he's one of the brothers. There's actually 3 of them. So we got Eden Papalimo here. The place is called the Waking Sands and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know. But then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. What about Papalimo? What does he have to say? While there are others who possess the Echo, none are as near as strong as you with the power. Hence our extremely high expectations of you. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, Papalimo. No. Okay, what does Urianger have in mind? 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine order royals, fallen corpses ride. Thus the Divine Chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shine clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night. As we abide, we await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Hey. I think this guy is a poet. Oh, who are these 3? Arenvald, Oli, Abba. Abatia. Hey, so this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. Oh god, that's tragic. But Arenvald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. Oh! Hold up! So you're saying this guy, Arenvald, is... Oh no. Oh no, this is... Someone did the H on him, on his mom. And he's the result. Bad Imperial soldier. War crimes right there. They say that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamigan half-breed, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. Oh, damn, that hurts. And he's from Alamigo too, who's... Oh man, this is gonna make sense later, guys. Remember this man. Remember this man. He's gonna come up later. A half-breed who once took banditry just to eat. I'm just brimming with heroic potential. Oh, trust me, man, you are. You actually are. Okay, Ollie here. Robberies and disappearances. The Amalja are most likely culprit. Wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Thanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. Yep, Maya, that's right. Chaos and violence. And in some cases, when chaos and violence is involved and, you know, pillaging and all that stuff, there's also the other bleak crime that comes along with it. And I'm not going to tell the name. You might have an idea already what it is. Oh, it's Unatayun. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear I'm one of them, Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was a far more convenient location. At least I think it was, or is me mind playing tricks on me? Gods, what is wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? Okay, everyone, this is a reference to 1.0. She's actually from 1.0. So, in case you're not sure who she is, she's from the first version of Final Fantasy XIV. And she had a bigger role there. I'm not sure what happened to this one now. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Sigurd has a job to do. Also, look. Lalafell guards. Look at them small folk. Look at them. Armored and ready to attack. Yep, those are their guards. Careful, or they'll like they'll basically hit your kneecaps and all that stuff. All right. So now that we're here, there's Tataru. Sigurd, how goes it? All's well here, at least on the bookkeeping front anyway. Okay, so most likely she's the treasurer then. Okay, we still have no access to these yet. Yeah, we don't have access to these yet. Nope, no access to those. Not at all. Anyway, let's go. We have a chocobo. Chocobo porter. Okay, I think I could do that. Still, she's a chocobo porter. I like the callbacks to version 1.0. Feels like a nice way to honor it in the players. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of references and callbacks to the older version as well as the other points in the lore, so it's actually well hidden if you know where to look. And well incorporated, so they're gonna make some callbacks to it too, one way or another. So one really good example here is, yeah, like what I mentioned earlier, we had Louis Soir and we had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. That whole thing actually has a massive plot line going on with the original game. And also the bit about the primals, we're gonna see some, I think, later. If I'm getting this right. Oh yeah, this is a jam. We're going for a Marlboro feel, Marlboro country feel. Oh great, we got a feed here. Fortunately, we're not hit. so we're going through the Chocobo pathway here. Also, they had some updates that came out recently. One of which is like, if you notice, the some of the mounts are already they're starting to list to the right or to the left when you're turning. That's one of their that's one of the interesting updates I saw recently. I tested a few of these also last week. Was it last week or no? It's just sooner. I think it's last Sunday. Tested them out. So far, it was like I tested it with one of the mounts. And one of those mounts was a motorbike. And yep, it was listing to the left and to the right as well. Although a while ago, it was not working as it should. So I'm not sure what else is causing it. Anyway, we're here. Let me see if I can exit the other way. Or better yet, hold on. I'm gonna unlock something, guys. One moment. Well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Ah, beg pardon. What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, not so small fortune in prizes ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer, eh? Ye gods, man. Might be at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the Chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the Triple Triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's scares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? Wink wink. But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering how good, in Thal's good name, you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right? Or am I right? I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in uniform over at the landing and you'll be at a seat to the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned though, you may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the Triple Triad tables. Nay, not so much as anons. Okay, I have a feeling I know where this is going. And to everyone who's familiar with it, I think you might have seen the Gold Saucer already. One moment though. Let me just do a quick check here. What was that? Oh, there you go. Centered. There you go. I guess time error. Let's also remove the altitude error as well. There, that's better. Okay. Okay, there's another one. So, you know what the annoying thing about this is? When folks suddenly just invite you without warning. Okay, here we are. This is the reception desk for flights bound for the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask that you submit your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket, yes? Indeed I do. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? And thus we go. So why is I don't know how to explain this one over here. Why is this here? So apparently, they lifted something from FF7 and made a version of it here. Yes, this is a reference to Final Fantasy VII, in case that's not obvious. Very FF7 Gold Saucer, correct. Although they made a distinction that this is not the FF7 Gold Saucer, this is the Mandeville Gold Saucer, which is the FF14 version. But surprisingly enough, the minigames that they threw in here are from different FFs. As you noticed, there was a triple triad mentioned earlier, which is from Final Fantasy VIII. Sir Elk had a lot of fun when he reached that spot. I have a feeling he's gonna be frequenting this spot if he starts playing this game. I can call it now. I can see it. There you go. The Mandeville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. Now the good thing about here is like you actually gain stuff here, items, cosmetics, and you gain them using MGP or the Mandeville Gold Points. The Tifa date, yep. Yep, VK, that's the one. It's the Tifa date. This is the place. Lacking superstitions, yeah, it's the gambling addiction. Oh, yeah. That's so true. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going for that though, but we'll see. So let's just tour this area real quick. Welcome, honored guests, to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Mandeville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take a tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May your fortune smile upon you. Okay. The lovely madams are here. Oh. Off we go. Oh, that's dark. That is a dark situation there. Nope. Someone tried to gamble their life away so much. What do we got here? This is the information area. Welcome, traveler, to the Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini Cactpot. Acquire and redeem Manderville Gold Saucer points as much, and much more. But what in the world are Manderville Gold Saucer points? I hear you cry. A most astute question, and one I shall be only too happy to answer. But first, if I may direct your gaze to your left. Beyond those majestic gates, you find the Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. Aye, what Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetiest bird against the realm's finest impulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune? Truly, it is a sport for sultans. And should you desire a more elaborate contest of strategy, you'd be surely find it in Minion Square at the Lord Verminion tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. Oh, that's an interesting one. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, Manderville Gold Saucer points. Put simply, MGP, as we call it for short, is the currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about your acquiring some MGP of your very own. Pray, speak with him to continue your tour. Okay, who do we talk to? Oh, this guy! So, you're about to experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer for the first time? How I envy you. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your gil for MGP, a service with which my greatest honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you would be able to enjoy all of the fabulous attractions we have to offer, and all the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find that your little stacks of points increase to 10, 20, even 100. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the Gold Saucer. Our tour will continue at Card Square to the north, south, to the southwest. Card Square Southwest, huh? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Card trader there will be your guide. I would of course be happy to exchange some of the gil that you have for MGP before you continue. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there's truly no substitute for first-hand experience, and I highly recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. You're looking for exchange of your old gil for shiny MGP? Okay, let's do that. I has arrived! Hello, Zach! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Now let's get some MGP while we're at it. Now we have 500 of that. Had to cash in 5,000 gil. Ow, that hurts. Well, we gotta start somewhere. Oh, here we are. Triple Triad. Well, aren't you a handsome one? Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you asked? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, maddeningly Moorish card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it. Behold! Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of 5 cards and play a role of a field general sending your bravest to battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on. Okay. You can face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave or even greater tests of your skill, take part in one of our regular tournaments. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wander Square is on your next destination. Now that there's a hurry, not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. But I need to hurry, because this is gonna keep me stuck here, unfortunately. Oh, that leads to a different area. We got other players here. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I should have tuned. Alright, there's our Ethernet. Okay. Alright, so we have the main one on as well. And here's the gatekeeper. You look lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? I've been dying for some company. Oh, there's the winking again. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square. From gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest and fine dining and the freshest of refreshments. There's no end to the wonders housed within these halls. And let's not forget the most wondrous of them all, El Coloso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactuar mascot, is the star of some of our most popular events. Suffice it to say, you won't want to miss them. Now, I know what you're thinking. With everything going on in the Gold Saucer, how am I ever hope to keep up? But you needn't worry. My fellow gatekeepers and I will be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of our tour, I've been instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Valeda at the Cactpot Ward. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. Okay, I take it it's that way. Over that direction. How do I get there, though? Okay, over here, then. What are these guys doing? No, you have it all wrong. Okay, what are they doing? Oh, they're dancing. Oh, somebody's purposefully doing it wrong. Okay, never mind. Okay, where are you? Oh, there it is. There's a shard right here, which leads us to the board. Looks like a Zumba. Yeah, Zach, I noticed. It does look like one. Here's the Jumbo Cactpot. Greetings, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I'm Valeda, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Event Square. The most spacious of all the areas of the Gold Saucer, Event Square is the veritable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Doubtless the sizable stage in the middle of a square has caught your eye. That is the scene of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever? At the Jumbo Jackpot, all you need to do is a handful of MGP and a head full of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes up to the heavens. You never know just when Naimea will smile upon you. Now, as much as I enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your tour takes you to Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, darling. Even I'm not sure why it's supposed to be called. Why it's supposed to make sense. This lady, I swear. Okay, if that's how it is. I think there's a shard down here. Oh yeah, there's a shard down there. Yeet. Oof. Let's jump to that. There we go. Vent Square. Oh, what's up over here? I suppose we're not prying, are we? Why is everyone staring at us? Good question. Good question, you couple. Good question. Get a room. Please, get a room. And here we are. Are you a first-time visitor I was told to expect? 1,000 welcomes to the Gold Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, is the lofty peak not a sight to behold? That is Mount Corel, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of the most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour to the Gold Saucer. While I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself, pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. Okay. Nice. Just for the sake of completion, I need to find... Oh, we still are missing a few others. Wonder Square. Let me go back here real quick. So I'm missing Wonder Square, which is... down? Yeah, that was down. So I missed the... I missed the things here. Where is it? Okay, there's Shard. What's a funny thing here is that there's a lot of gambling games you can play here. And there's even mahjong as well, like actual mahjong right there. So, if you get somebody, you can actually hear this in a sentence. Like you play FF14 because you want to face others in mahjong. Yeah, that's a thing. Actual thing. There's a jumping puzzle right now. Oh. Okay. Well, that's going on. We're missing... to that? Ah, here. Let me just complete that. Low, oh, I come in and low, gambling. Hi, Rian, welcome. And no, I'm not gambling. Contrary to what you would expect in this area, in the Gold Saucer, I'm not exactly that. I'm not gonna play. Beyond this door lies Chocobo Square and Minion Square, home to the heart-pounding, hair-raising spectacles that are the Chocobo Racing and Lord of Verminion. Let's go inside. Let's open this up real quick. Okay, we got some token games here. And Lord of Verminion over here. There's also Chocobo Racing in this game too, but you also have to breed the Chocobo, which is another step in itself. So, I'm not gambling is the gambler's motto. Oh, come on, Alex. Oh, come on. Also, hi, I'm presenting. Yo! Presenting what, Alex? I'm curious to hear about that. What are you presenting, Brand? Oh, and just in case, I think there's a hairstyle I can get here, but it might cost them GP. Let me double check. Salutations! Would you care to purchase the latest copy of aesthetician Jean Delanne's Modern Aesthetics? Collects a collection of styles based on the opinions and preferences of honest-to-God adventurers. Have you heard of such a revolutionary catalog, and all for a pittance in MGP? Rainmaker, I won't take it yet, but I can take Adventure. Why not? Okay, let me try that out. Oh! Presenting. Why, presenting myself, of course. I am the gift. Oh man, what the heck? That's a good one. That's a good one, Alex. Presenting the one, the only, Alex. Did I do it right? Please tell me I did it right. Yeah, I think I did. Hold on one second here. Welcome back, honored guest. I trust that you've come away from the tour with greater appreciation of all the Gold Saucer has to offer. Yes, yeah, you did, Sigurd. Thanks, man. Oh, yeah. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, it is my great pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a Chocobo's tail feather. Is that a new customer? I see. Ha ha! I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. Oh dang, that outfit. Oof, Master Roland. Yes, this gentleman here has but this moment completed his introductory tour. Is that so? Well then, allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, good sir, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment on behalf of our esteemed proprietor, a great man if ever there was one. You're an adventurer, yes? Aye. Your dress and bearing told me as much. I dare say, then, that on your travels you have seen firsthand the difficulties which plague our nation. witness the struggles of Alamigo and its displaced masses and those whose homes were consumed by the fires of the calamity. The Sultanate was not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor to such countless multitudes? One man had the answer. Godbert Manderville had a dream of a house of untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodgings to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the Sultanate at large. To many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer is merely Eorzea's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about their cares for the day. To me, it is one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be rebuilt. A miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I've ever known. Something tells me that you understand that which I have told you. That you perchance share a similar dream. But I shall keep you no longer. The Gold Saucer and all its wonders await you, friend. Pray enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull be ever kind. And I think we just got Gold Saucer tickets, which we can get free plays in the Gold Saucer's mini attractions. Interesting. But we need to go back. We're going back to Ul'dah. We got a job to do. A job to do and an investigation to complete. And we're seeking passage to our current location, Ul'dah. Now let's just go to the hosting strip and then warp out. The question is, should it be better if we warped out or if we rented a chocobo? I think we should rent a chocobo. Okay, here we go. Chocobo time, folks. Yes. Running on a chocobo. Oof. May not exactly be our fastest yet, but this will do for now. Also, how is everybody's week today? Because mine was just like, whew, trying to get back to normalcy after a storm hit us hard last week. And did I mention that we lost power for about 7 days? It was bad enough. On the bright side, though, everything's kind of back to normal. Well, in terms of like everything else normalizing, although there's still other locations within the area that still don't have power. Hopefully that's kind of like possibly isolated cases or nested outages. So I do hope everybody gets their power back in this. Also, if in case you're watching this right now, whether you're watching the stream or you're watching the VOD, don't forget to hydrate and don't forget to bring your refreshments with you. Because in some cases, these kinds of games will make you forget that you're hungry. So, I do hope you get some food with you. Oh, and if it's raining, please stay away from the rain if possible. Try to stay warm if you're already feeling cold, or rather, stay dry. So that way, you stay healthy. Don't be like me right now, riding under the rain. Okay, so right now this is Camp Drybone right here. Here we go. We just attune to this and we should be ready. Let's check on Isambard here. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would come along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Hold up one quick second here. There's also one more thing I have to check. Did you know that this is a new option that we can also include here? That you can also hide nearby players if in case you need to get to the NPCs. This helps when you're trying to get through crowded areas. Alright, here we go. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to resolve a mystery of missing persons. What this is. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You will find them on the Eastern Road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this place. Alright, investigation time. Oh man, it's raining hard. Okay, somehow the grass looks alive. Well, this might be an old thing, I don't know. Got some rep corpses here, that's not good. Oh great, they're here. awesome. But we have to carry these corpses back. Ugh. Now, where do we go? Now we got the corpses. Oh. Nope. That could damage us hard. Okay, never mind. That happened. Alright, let's check on Isambard real quick. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? And yes, we do. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining. I fear as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more than to this that meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But who? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one amongst them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? So we're currently solving a kidnapping. This is, I think, an active kidnapping / abduction case. And we're trying to find out who did what. Alright, one moment though. I'll leave this screen on. Everybody get a drink or get your refreshments. Go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be standing up real quick and I'm going to grab something and then we'll resume. Right? So I'll be right back. Anyway, we're back. So, who has their refreshments ready? Unfortunately, I haven't yet, so I might come back out again. But for now, we'll continue. Let's see what we got. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. God forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. No letters today. Alright. Let's go check on the guy. Why won't this damn door open? Simple, brother. You're at the post. Okay, off the rain. Away from the rain. Oh, this... Wait a second! This is the same guy from earlier. The one who did the threatening and all that stuff. The one that we fought off. Well, Gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them. I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances? You can go talk to them yourself. You don't believe me. Nah, you're sus, so I don't believe you. But we'll have to check it out. Please, sir, just leave me be. Okay, that's a little suspicious. I have nothing to say but this. Foul take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Okay. What about you? What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear. Please don't kill me. I have a bad feeling about this. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's even talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place ain't exactly costed us soul, if you know what I'm saying. I swear this guy. Welcome back, Sigurd. Have you learned any aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know of something of use. I guess we're talking to the clergy. Guess we're going to church. Isambard would like to learn about what you can from the clergy. I knew it. We're gonna go to the temple / church. If you would know what the common folk speak off to their gods, we have no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. So long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I ask you. A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the lich yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Well, right away we're going to the graveyard. This thing. Oh boy. Where to? Was I passing the right way? I think I was. Around here? Oh, you can see everybody's digging too. Oh wait, it's over there. I am Marquez, yes. Body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, there is an empty grave atop this ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Alright, we're gonna be sending someone off. Oh boy. Wait, why am I passing here? Hold on. Here we go. Was it here? Yeah, it is here. Let's put the... Wait. Let's get closer. Let's put the corpse. There they are. Now let's bury them. And I think let's leave them be. I think we should go... Marquez here. May they all walk in Fal's realm. What? Missing people? I am afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orsen can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me, you'll find Sister Orsen within the church walls. Okay, there she is. Oh boy, I'm feeling the hunger now. Hold on, one moment please. Well, we're back. And while I have you in the background, I'm currently getting something prepared right here. This is I think some of you might be familiar with cup noodles. So I'm getting one for myself right now. Let me just fill this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're somewhere secure, and we can push on with the story. Now, we have to check on Sister Orsen and find out what she has. Definitely not familiar with cup noodles. Zach, you're really playing with me, man. But in this case, I have the Maruchan instant lunch type of cup noodles. And also, welcome back, Maya. You missed, so far, let me check. Because what you may have missed earlier is that we went to the Gold Saucer. And after heading to the Gold Saucer, we went straight to Camp Drybone. Now, on our way to Camp Drybone, we checked on one of the possible culprits, or possible, persons of interest, rather. I think I'll better call it that way. I think that's the best way to describe him. If you remember that guy who wanted to send someone off to the mines or something because she was quote unquote accused of stealing when she properly bought the meat that she got from the market. The man with his lackeys were trying to have her sold off to slavery. Now, we just found that same man, that person that we just disgraced in front of the people, and now he's acting suspicious, just to say the least, and he's not being helpful with the investigation. Thus, our contact in Camp Drybone told us to visit the church, and this is the church of Adama Landama, where we helped out in burying a body. And we're about to talk to one of the clerics. In this case, Sister Orsen. Right here. And that's where we are right now. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you meet him. Or when you see him next time. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I would be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did not offend. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquez, and soon. So our buddy Thancred was here a while ago. Curious. He also did his investigations here. Now let's go down. Now I wonder what's up. Why they had us go there. Let's look at this Isambard. There you go. Alright, cutscene time. Thank you, Sigurd. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Sigurd? Hey, Thancred, my boy. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Orsen herself? Orsen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I swear out to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. And I wonder where. Okay, before we do that, let me open the lunch real quick. And let's see what we got ready. Oh, expands fast. Nice. Sister Orsen. Cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no. Could not be she. Could it? I grew weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she's fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Sigurd, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orsen's activities. Alright. It's time to check what this boy is up to. Mistakes were made. The noodles was too hot. Found myself nearly choking there and spitting the thing out. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's time to seek out the young boy. So we're heading to the Golden Bazaar, which is up to the north. Now, compared to the church, we'll have to move further up. And up here, you usually be up against various monsters here, especially Void Scent, which is their version of Infernals when you think about it. Oh, and I think after this stream, before I forget, Keck is gonna stream Pokemon once more. So after this, please go ahead and check him out, by the way. So let's see if we can aim to finish the stream at least until 2 or before us cresting towards 3. So we can still catch him, enjoy, get started with Pokemon. So you get more entertainment also while we're at it. And give him moral support in beating that challenge. As for Elk, I think he has another stream coming up, but right now he's on break and he's going to be coming back real soon with, I think, another RPG or another game. Still not sure what it is yet. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye out on him. Okay, we're here. Now, what is this? Please help. Sister Orsen went out on her own and hasn't come back yet. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay, so I think you might have some idea already of who Thal is. Now, in the religion of the 12, in the beliefs of the 12 here, the 12 is basically the 12 gods, or the 12 guardians or deities. Thal is actually a part of 2. Because there's like brothers or twins. 2 aspects. One of them is Nald and the other is Thal. Nald is the god of trade and commerce. Thal is the god of the dead. And they're usually attributed together because they're like twins. It's either that or they're more attributed to each other because they're... Some of them would see them as twins, others would see them as 2 aspects of one being. I think you might see more of this later. I think we might be encountering all of them, all of the 12 guardians slash deities slash gods. But we'll see them later. Way later. Alright. Pardon me here. Let me just take another fork full of this. Wonderful treat. Okay, we got him with Topaz. That's good. Now let's help her out. You're one of the church. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with a child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. And back to Isambard we go. Oh great, we got these things. So I don't think they'll be attacking us at all. Too high level for them. Okay, further down. Nope. Okay, almost there. It's a lot of walking. Oh, at least now it's no longer raining, which is a nice thing. Now we're back in Drybone. Oh wait. Oh, that happened again. The moment you you look away and space out, and then the moment you look back, it's like, oh wait, you're facing the wall again. Oof. Ah, there's the Isambard. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her, should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yep, definitely not. Ooh, level 28. Oh, that's a pun. This is an Alex level pun right here. It's like among all the places, or of all wrong places, among the wrong places, of all the wrong places. So let's see what Thancred has in mind. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now on the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja's encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. We're going southeast. Let's find out what's up. Maybe find some plans while we're at it. Okay. Seems I'm veering off. Hold on. Way too off. At least I found a path. Follow the road. We should be there. Ah, yes. Okay, so fun note about the weather check right now. I think it's currently at 80 something today. Let me double check that for you folks. I believe we're sitting at, give me a moment here, 79. Which is a degree away from 80 degrees or so. Because early in the day, it was hitting around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which might be around the 30s. Close to 30-ish or something. Ah, there you are, Sigurd. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but let's just say that I would prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Sigurd. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Once again, walking by the wall. Okay, these things are not attacking me, considering my level. So I only need the map. Okay, I spoke too soon. The aggro. Let's get rid of one of them first. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the leaflet. That's the one we're looking for. Alright, now we got the plans. Let's get out of here. Nice, you got him. Okay, there we are. We just finished that part. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes, it's this one. This leaflet. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about knob fallacies seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Let's go check her. Oh wait, not here. Ow. Ow, I hit myself. Sorry about that. Oh boy. So what we're going on here is like we're doing a full-blown investigation and we still have no idea where we're holding the missing persons. If it's confirmed that the Amalja are the culprits behind this, then I think there's going to be a reckoning to happen. Oops. Was it down here? Or was it up there? Nope, not here. Ah, here. Found it. My savior comes again. To what do I owe this honor today? Here, I found a strange leaflet. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Oh, that is effed up. The plot thickens, Sigurd. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to this deception. There is no doubt an irony is somewhere in here. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall now consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard of what we learned here. That's an interesting twist. Kidnappings are underground. Here you are, Isambard. Posing as a priest. To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move in this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Sigurd. I shall keep my eyes and ears open, now more than ever. And we got some stuff. How to apprehend a false priest. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, or have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, friend. An idea occurred to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Sigurd and me serve like we were, by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, but as long as you don't mind the vessel and the smell and stains, these will serve us very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Sigurd. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard had lent us, and beg to work around the camp. For long, false priest should catch wind, and approach us. So basically, we're gonna lure the priest out. Interesting approach. I guess for this, it's time to get dressed. So we got this. This. This and okay, let's try this one. Talk to first. Very my God. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Maybe you should rejoin your fellows out in the pond just north of Sandgate. Oh, classism now, are we? Sending us away. Here. Anyway, let's try this one. I preach the teachings of Azima the Warden. Hast thou come to partake the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open the heart to this light, needy child, and you shall want for nothing until the next day. Until the end of days, rather. So that's his thing. Okay, you. How's it got to get to the good part? Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Oh, there's another one. Not helping people who are looking for jobs. And you are. Another refugee by the looks of you. Immortal Flames has neither work nor coin for your kind. Be gone, and see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. But you're really pushing it there. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the fifth? Where is the last one? How do I make this work? Maybe one more person is, oh, there we go. Wonder what's hard to look for. What is it? God's not again. Look, being poor does not give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep with your word, keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Oh, they really went there. You have quite the knack for being a nuisance, Sigurd. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the door has a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and show us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. It means we have to go in still garbed like this. Ugh. You can tell I'm already feeling the fatigue on my end. Yep, that's the fatigue talking, guys. That's the fatigue talking. But aside from the fatigue, it's been a long week. So let me tell you what happened this week. So a lot of things that have been going on in clinicals include catching up on a lot of activities. In this case, you're trying to get all the hours you need to complete the degree, or to complete the your time and tenure during this particular quote-unquote internship. So you learn all the skills you get based on where you are stationed that day. So for others, they would sometimes assign you to an area where you have to be very meticulous and pay attention to what you're assembling. On another end, that meticulousness would also come with being very thorough and being very careful when you're cleaning items. And then there's also another one that has a little more on the physical aspect, because you're physically sorting things out as soon as you leave the washer. It just keeps going. What I like, however, this week is that we managed to accomplish things and discover a bunch of things. Like watch procedures happen, see them up close. Imagine being able to see what's going on in the operating room and observe how they do things from start to finish. Or basically just enjoying things in general and learning things as they happen. It's wonderful, really. But at times it catches up to you in the form of lack of sleep or the hunger part. Again, because like you're lacking on reserves, it's like your body's trying to get more energy sources, so you're gonna end up eating more. So in my case, I have to be extra careful on that one. So basically this results in me, like right now, doing the stream and snacking in the process. I know it's unavoidable though, but this happened. Anyway, what I'm planning to do is like on this week, today, I'll try to stream as far as I can and hopefully give it more ample time so we can have a chance to also catch up and check out Keck for this stream today. And I'll be streaming the continuation of this tomorrow, same time. I'll be doing 11 p.m. Central Time. That would be 12 noon GMT plus 8. So we'll be having a second stream after this, continuing where we stop here. We're going to see what happens. Anyway, let's proceed. A fine day for catching false priests. What did you say? You look absolutely smashing, Sigurd. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left now is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nald Thal. I've come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On the account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. Okay, the jig's up. There it is. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect the people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, all Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as the sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but by being merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted a schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. That was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourself for the gods. Not you again! Were you the one leaking the information, the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there will be time to learn the truth. Enough time to learn the truth. And he's down. Sigurd, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Understood. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. Oh, he's gonna interrogate the guy. Here we go. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright, good job, Thancred. Anyway, one quick one trill here. So our next stop now is to go to Minfilia, so we're going to use the teleporter. In this case, the Aetheryte ticket. Now, as you noticed, why we used the Aetheryte ticket? It's because this area doesn't have an aetherite, and there's a lore reason behind it. That said, going to this area would usually result with you going to Horizon first before going here, or going to Limsa and then going out here. Now what I used instead is to utilize what the game gave us, which is the Aetheryte ticket specifically for Vesper Bay, and that's what we used. Alright, here we go. Had to breathe easy here real quick. Ah, there we are. There's Minfilia. Let's see what she has for us. Oh, and let's dress her properly this time. Welcome back, Sigurd. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice to say, they will not willing to part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Okay, let's go check him out. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs to be ready to fight for our cause. that you might take to the field and suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. He is a scholar of no repute. Oh god, it's a goblin. And the naming conventions of the goblin in this game. Oh boy. Oh, and if in case you noticed earlier, the goblins in this game actually wear masks. Like face masks. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all of the realm. It it would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft for you. Mutamix is ever to be found in his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for the pillar of stone, and away will be gone. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Hail, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me, an adventurer in need of a challenge. Happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali. It is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years ago, past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though. Yes, it did most other things. Halatali is a shadow of its former self. Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of the shadow lurks wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill in a finer technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames to oversee the place. Should you visit the wine. Basically, we got information how to go to Halatali. But that's a different thing altogether. And we're supposed to go. Hold on. Let's see if I can go there. It's Sigurd. Oh, hello, Minfilia. Hey, Elk. You just saw her earlier, and we're gonna visit her again later. Let's go to the Gate of Nald. Alright, and from here we'll have to venture north. Although this time we'll have to take it to head there on foot. Quite a big desert here, so questing in this area can be quite tricky. Come to think of it, it might be an interesting idea to actually do an 8-hour stream on this thing, for this game, but let's see if it's doable and if it's survivable. So. But I guess we have like a case study already with how the Pokemon 24-hour stream went, or the 24-hour challenge rather, in which Keck has 24 hours to beat the game. It's an interesting twist. Found a space. Okay, once again I'm looking away blind. What is wrong with me? Oh, this is different. Who is... Okay, this is gonna sound weird. So should I do this the goblin voice way like Stitch, or just talk like normal? Well, let's try this one. Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bobblypots? Oh, hey buddy. I got a dagger here. Custom made. Whitey Tool drinks in 80 self. When full of 80 self, Whitey Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with any Whitey Tool, then Big Eyes, Whitey Tool gains power of 80 self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yep, I am. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see the power of materia. Uplander brings Whitey Tool to Mutamix, yes? Yeah, here. Whitey Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Not here yet, master. Well, now, eyes Uplander, point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Oh, hello, Appletron Prime. Welcome to the stream. We're kind of pushing on with the story, although we kind of got put aside to the portion of, melding materia. And you're lurking while eating. Good to know, good to know. What you got for lunch, though, or what you got for your meal today? Since I got some instant noodles online. Cup noodles, in this case. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallize. Had some good old pork adobo. Real good. That is good. Real good. Not just any old equipment is served, mind you. You must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of gear, piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That is how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours, or someone else would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. So turn the knife turn the dagger into a better dagger. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mutamix. Alright, so basically what we're trying to do here is we're going to push as far as we can. I think I'm going to be aiming to end the stream once we reach that spot. So, right now, what we're doing here is trying to see how far we can go. Alright, now we're in Western Thanalan. See what's going on here. Here we are. Oh, and a little something today that I'm using right now. So normally when I'm playing this game, I'm using a controller instead of a keyboard and mouse. And on top of that, I was using a DualShock 4 controller. Right now, out of testing, just to see if in case it works right, I'm using a DualSense controller on the PS5. Gotta see how it works out. And so far, so good. I like the results. Let's go to Solar, though, and talk to our friend slash waifu slash BFF slash boss, Minfilia. Welcome back, Sigurd. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yes, it is. It did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substances are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the materials to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you're aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between your victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Sigurd, so treat it accordingly. Treat it as is your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to return. And ready to begin, of course. Let's see what we got here. Here it is, Lord of the Inferno. Okay, one quick second, guys. Let me just grab something. And we're back. I think we know what we're up against at this point. But let's push on and see what happens. Words have arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Sigurd. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scions' sole representative underground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk your path. May you walk in the light of the crystal. And there he is. There she is, Minfilia. We're actually doing this for you. Okay. To Drybone. Let's see if I can just warp there. It'll be costly, but it should work out fine. There we are. Ah, you're Sigurd Chronosecht of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware of that their man Ungust had been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we cannot deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and also we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. Stand to learn as much and more the Amalja's plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does succeed. We stand to learn much more of the Amalja's plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does. So right now we're going to head to the area. It was called the Infinity City. Invisible City. Why are we saying infinity? Funny. Anyone thinking of okay, what are the games that had infinity on it? Like in the title or something, at least. One such show that comes to mind, well, not exactly a show, one such game that comes to mind was Infinity Blade. I think it was a mobile game originally. But it's a game that came out not designed as a game that will have microtransactions or whatnot, like how gacha games are. This one is a plain out story to play as someone who keeps going after the wielder of the Infinity Blade for a reason that not only did the chosen one rather. Instead of being noted as just the chosen one, there's also a few more others that he gets along the way. And once we reach the final chapter, probably. Someone's not gonna take it well. Okay, oddly enough, I'm going to Dry Bone. Why? Okay, I'm being misdirected into going into Halatali for some reason. Anyway, let's just get Halatali activated so that once we do our roulette next time, we can go in. Okay. Is anyone drinking coffee right now? Alright, let's hear it. If it's the halls of Halatali you seek, you need to seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue. Halatali means the land of many shadows. It was here that our ancestors first settled. Well, you have not come all this way for a lesson in history. Listen, you cannot hear the howls and growls, how they shake the very core beneath you, the very earth beneath you. Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, or the rumbling beasts that commit to the shadows. Those are the cases of Halatali. No gentle beasts broken by the man's hand, no, there are those within that range. Even the might of the immortal things cannot. From the look of you, you must be Sigurd. I received word from Nedrick that you'd been come along. Leave to enter freely. I only pray that you are able to find your way out. We're gonna find our way out, though. Alright, now we have a dungeon, Halatali, available for us. Now let's see if we could... to grab Drybone. Okay, let's make this happen. Here. Alright, let's keep going north. So, I checked out the other jobs that will be showing up and also the reworks that were done in some of them. Testing the Astrologian was one of the craziest that I've done. We'll actually see Astrologian once we get active to the story. Hold on. Figure out the path. Here. Here it is. Looks like we're gonna be in for a treat here. Yep, this is it. This is gonna be a crazy scene, so you know what this means. We're gonna fight. Let's make sure this is a fight worth going for. Debate in place. Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move. We make our move as soon as the Almadra appear. Yes, sir. Oh, there they are. Ooh, they're big. And scary. Here we go. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh great, they called in for reinforcements. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. As much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Okay. This guy's going down. We'll make sure he's going down. Okay, let's shave the numbers up. Basically wiping this one at a time now. Chipping her down now. There's a lot of them. And I think they keep increasing and increasing as we go, which is not a good thing. Now we're in the middle of an ambush and it's just us standing. Put your weapon. Your comrade's dead, man. Oh, snap. Put to sleep of all things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Bring him. The rest of you, march. Scum. They've been walked off, and guess where we are? Holding cell. Oh, that was right. I fear the amalgamine to give us to the god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Can't ambush you if you're ready for the if you're always ready for the worst. Yeah, that's actually right. Lacking superstitions. You gotta be in a certain degree of prepared to actually take advantage of that and not be hit by the ambush. Or if the ambush hits you, you can turn around and turn it over its head. Basically, turn it into something that you can take advantage of. They're going to kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I don't want to go. I want to go home. Alright. Gotta make sure everything's all set. Clear. We're gonna fight this on our own. Lizards claiming they will soon come bring us before Infert. Huh? The lizards claim they would soon bring us before Ifrit for tempering. You're not seriously considering locking horns with the devil now, are you? In fact, I do. Okay, guys. It begins. We're entering the Bowl of Embers. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, our humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. This. Oh, there he is. Ifrit. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their hearts, their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of the Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as loyal minions, if ye heed my flames with your faith. And though and all those standing against us shall burn. And here he goes. Oh no. Almighty Ifrit. My one true God. Your words are my bread. Oh no, there they go. They've gone brainwashed. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? We're resistant. Holy crap, we're immune. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Uh-oh. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance, however, waxeth clear. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Okay, we're in the battlefield now, folks. And he wants us toasted. But we're not fighting alone. We brought friends. This time, these are the friends that know how to fight. Yep, I blanked out for a bit, sorry. So for this particular fight, you have to watch out for a few things here. This is going to be one of the first of many trials that you'll be facing. Trials are what they call boss fights in the game. That's mainly a boss fight. In these kinds of instances, you're going to watch out for various mechanics that they would introduce in the fight. For free, what you're seeing here is the flame explosions that he does. When he's facing a tank, he would usually use a thing called a tank buster, which deals a lot of damage, so you have to be careful for that. If you're a tank, use your mitigations. If you're a DPS, always cast. Always be casting. Keep using your abilities. Okay, we gotta destroy this thing. Okay, we gotta be fast. Here's the thing, if you don't destroy the Infernal Nails fast enough, it will wipe you. There we go. Perfect. Oh no. That's a little too late. Another one. Okay, gotta watch out for that. Oh no. Wrench. Do it. Yes! We got him. And Ifrit is down. Wait, what is this? A crystal down on the ground? Whoa. Pray forgive my lateness. What did I just... Oh, nice! Tancred's here. With reinforcements. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Nice, Tancred. Yo. Whew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the blamed general's handpicked men. That was cool. I know, right? That was just awesome. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Sigurd. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. No, it's fine. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So we just defeated Ifrit. Of all the enemies we had to fight, it had to be Ifrit. They summoned Ifrit. A primal. And just to let you know, a primal is basically a force of nature at this point. But more like a deity summoned by those who've gathered enough faith to manifest it. So that was the mighty Ifrit. What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. Should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely on. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn to afford to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps. But that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, we're a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. And we leave the bowl of embers. That was something. That whole bowl of embers trial was something. Oof. Intense. Even with just 4 members in the party, Imagine if you played through the harder version of that, which is 8-man. It's an 8-man boss fight. Whew. Ah, there you are, Sigurd. Come, rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole in body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it suits me to dwell upon negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still a reason to breathe, a reason to rejoice. If it is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is a deed of no ordinary individual, Sigurd. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of the realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia would be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. This guy. Well, I mean, he does have contributions. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waiting sands. When you are ready and good, we can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. They won't solve themselves. And I guess I will. Once again, running into the area without realizing where you're going. Classic. Anyway, let's walk to Viking Sands. Inside. Yeah, I think my exhaustion is already kicking in, so let's see, how many hours has it been? I think we've already reached 3 hours at this point. So I think this is a good time to call it a good day. Let's finish this with a cutscene first before we proceed, alright? Let's do that right now. The triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us of the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. There we go. My late arrival nearly cost Sigurd his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Sigurd. It is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause for fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all of life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to the primal. Which leaves us with, why the abductions? To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, the primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance and suffering. These cries serves as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together or etheric coalescence which grants them these beings physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with just reverence as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process which you yourself were subjective. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades, his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development. New development in one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is that one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath. So you need not concern yourself with that. Rest easy for a while. I suggest you take full advantage of this respite, Sigurd. You may be sure of it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you would have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. Sorry to report that all are to be put to death. the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very essence leads strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. So we Scions continue our fight, that no other innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you would continue to fight with us and to stand with us, Sigurd. But I should get going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses of his people suffered. Until next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Wall would never have allowed this to happen. I had to do better. I have to be stronger. And I think we'll conclude that for today. So, I think that's going to be it for today's stream. We're going to pick this up again next time. We're going to do more Final Fantasy XIV. But before we continue, let me just get us acquainted real quick. Let's go to the chatting screen for a moment. Or rather, let's just keep it at this. Let's not transfer anywhere. So today, with how things are going with the stream, we're going to mention the plans that I have for this week. So with Final Fantasy XIV going, we might have more streams of Final Fantasy XIV in the upcoming days while I still have the sub. And I'm going to try to catch us up to the story. Now, as we push on with the game, we're going to increase the number of streams for that, which means I'll be streaming the weekends. Thursday, I'm looking at Friday and Saturday Central Standard Time around 11 p.m. For some of you, that might be 12 noon, GMT plus 8. That will look like Saturday and Sunday in this case. So if in case you missed the stream, you can actually join the VOD and watch the progress as it went. Oh, hello, Keck. More streams, yay! Of course there will be. I'm planning to increase the streams this time, although I'll be taking on the weekend schedule, so we're going to be doing more of that. But sometime at some point, I believe later in August, I may not be available on Friday and Saturday. We'll find out what's going to be here. Okay, you were lurking. That's why. Pretty stealthy, are you? Now, other things to look forward to, however, is that we're going to have more Final Fantasy XIV streams. So we're going to be doing more of Sigurd's journey, more of my journey through Eorzea, and you're going to be joining me as we are. And in our story right now, our current stopping point, we finished the arc for Ifrit. And I think we might find more arcs later on within A Realm Reborn. We're about to hit a rather interesting point in this story. So because we now have the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the cast that's now involved in our adventure. So we might have something more in the future. And in case you're wondering why I'm still using the Arcanist class, a really important scenario / quest line is about to happen that would change this part. And we're gonna see that happen tomorrow. So if all things go well and the plans go smoothly, we might actually see job changes happening. So I think I might unlock 2 jobs in the process because of this. Now, what to look forward to this time? We got Kek is already here on chat right now, lurking alongside Elk, who's also lurking in the background, along with you guys. I believe Kek is going to have his Pokemon stream later after this. I think around 3 o'clock. So I'm going to hand it over to him. I'm going to give you over to him at this point. Check out his channel. He has it ready. He has the stream ready. So give him a look. Go and check him out. Now, Elk might be back soon, but I think he might still be on break, but we'll have to find out. Check his channel for more. And let's watch out for his next adventure, because his Dragon Quest V run was so awesome. That was so good. He really went with more Dragon Quest, but to our surprise, he ended up really fast. He ended the boss he ended the final boss to everyone's surprise on that very day. So that was a monumental feat. That was good. Oh, check out his video, by the way. He has a new video that just showed up about Dragon Quest, so give it a look. Listen to that passionate voice coming out of him. As for me, though, more FF14 for me, and I'm not sure what the next project would be. Just more FF14 streams at the moment. If there's going to be something new, though, you'll be the first to know, because I think I'm cooking something up right now, but I'm not sure how to bring it out, if it's going to be in video format or it's going to be something else. We'll find out soon. But anyway, this is it for now. This is everything that we got for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night, actually. I'm going to set up the stream details, and we'll see you again in more Final Fantasy XIV, and join my journey at that point. But today, have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful morning. This is Sigurd saying au revoir. I'll see you again. May you walk in the light of the crystal.